Angel Reese says WNBA players could go on strike over salary and benefits.
Career you choose, you should probably look at what the career earnings are of going into that field. What I'll also say is this: every single one of you WNBA players, you better pray that Caitlin Clark doesn't get injured, because she's keeping your league afloat.
In the world of sports, controversy often arises when players clash on the court or field, but sometimes it spills off the court, turning into public debates and social media storms. One of the latest incidents to spark heated discussions revolves around Angel Reese, a star player for LSU, Louisiana State University, and Patrick Bet-David, the entrepreneur, podcaster, and founder of Valuetainment.
The ones coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
No, they are.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's a possibility, for real.
Following a highly publicized moment involving Reese's on-court actions during the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship, Bet-David took to social media to call out Reese. His words struck a nerve with fans, sports personalities, and the broader public, leading to a fierce debate about sportsmanship, respect, and how athletes carry themselves both on and off the court. This all began with an incident during the 2023 NCAA Women's Basketball Championship game between LSU and Iowa.
You know what I love watching? I love watching her highlights of missing shots. She's got to be the worst shooter you've met in your life. But go, Rob, just go.
Great
Give this
rebound.
feedback. Give this feedback here. Go for it.
If it's broke, don't fix it. Bye! Teaching Angel Reese to make a layup is like teaching an old dog a new trick. It ain't gonna work. Bye! Hey, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you? Have the Angel Reese McBurn.
Let me do the math real quick.
Want to get paid. Possibility. Reese has been vocal about her low WNBA salary, revealing her $74,000 a year salary doesn't cover rent, stating on Instagram Live, "I just hope you know that the WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think they pay one of my bills." Reese's financial struggles stem from WNBA salary not matching her past earnings, as her NIL valuation at LSU was $1.8 million, bolstered by deals with Reebok, PlayStation, McDonald's, and Coach, while a 4-year rookie deal was $324,000 with $74,000 due next season.
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Let me do the math real quick.
He might cover that. Yeah, it definitely covers that.
What is my...
In a game filled with intensity and tension, Angel Reese found herself in the spotlight not just for her performance, but for her behavior. What ensued was a viral moment that stirred controversy, not only due to Reese's actions during the game, but also because of the sharp comments made by Patrick Bet-David afterward. So, what happened? Let's dive into the story that caught everyone's attention. The 2023 NCAA Women's Basketball Championship game. On April 2nd, 2023, the LSU Tigers faced the Iowa Hawkeyes in the highly anticipated NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. The game was electric, drawing millions of eyes to women's basketball, an often overlooked sport in the media. The atmosphere was charged, and the spotlight was on two of the most talked about athletes, Caitlin Clark from Iowa and Angel Reese from LSU.
Okay. The average Angel Reese game is 10,100, 10,200. They come to watch her. You know what the average attendance is when Caitlin Clark plays home or the road?
What?
15,300. Wow. Okay. What is the Nike contract with Caitlin Clark? Nike contract, $28 million. Yeah. Is what the contract is.
Caitlin Clark had already gained significant national attention for her performances throughout the tournament. She was a standout player, breaking records and captivating fans with her exceptional skills on the court. Clark's style of play, including her high-scoring, flashy passes, and leadership, made her the face of women's college basketball. Angel Reese, on the other hand, had been a dominant force for LSU. Known for her aggressive playing style, ability to crash the boards, and leadership, Reese helped lead LSU to victory in the championship game. However, it was one particular moment that caused all the controversy. Angel Reese's viral gesture during the final moments of the championship game. Angel Reese made headlines with a gesture that was interpreted in multiple ways. As the game neared its conclusion and LSU was on the verge of winning, Reese began to taunt Iowa's Caitlin Clark. She followed Clark around the court, pointing at her ring finger in a gesture suggesting that she was about to win a championship ring. The taunt was reminiscent of a similar gesture made by Clark during a previous game in the tournament, when she waved off her opponents and signaled her confidence.
Upset with the fact that Stephen A. Smith hasn't been talking about WNBA enough for the last few years, and she's calling him out, and it got pretty nasty. Rob, I'm going to text this to you. You have this? Go ahead and play this clip. Go for it.
We're talking about them maximizing their great potential. And because we bring that up and talk about what potentially might get in their way, which we do to men,
come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and you do it within the parameters of the game. The game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie.
The moment went viral immediately. Fans were split into two camps. Some praised Reese for embracing the trash talk culture of sports and showing confidence, while others criticized her for poor sportsmanship. The incident ignited a nationwide conversation, with discussions centered around whether Reese had crossed the line or if it was simply part of the game. While trash talk and physical play are part of the competitive nature of sports, the moment raised questions about respect and the boundaries of competitive behavior.
Non-basketball sustained her, especially since the WNBA's $200 million revenue last season only allocated 9.3% to salaries, unlike the NBA's 50% share of the $5.3 billion in 2023. Adam, thoughts?
Critics pointed out that while Clark had engaged in similar gestures, Reese's actions in the championship game seemed to be more pointed and aimed directly at Clark. The timing and context were crucial, as Clark had been a media darling throughout the tournament.
No, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. I'm living beyond my means.
Hey, giddy up! Yeehaw! Burn! Now I heard she's ambidextrous. That makes sense, cause she's equally doggy doo-doo with the right and left-handed layup. Bang! Professional basketball player needing to work on her layups is like a fish needing to learn how to breathe underwater. It doesn't make sense! Reese's Puffs! Bang!
And many saw the taunting as unnecessary. Patrick Bet David speaks out. Enter Patrick Bet David, the entrepreneur and podcaster known for his blunt takes on various topics. After the game, Bet David took to his social media accounts to express his thoughts on the incident. In a video, he called out Angel Reese for her actions, saying she was putting herself in a position that is disrespectful to Caitlin Clark. Bet David argued that Reese, while a talented player, should have handled the moment with more grace and humility.
WNBA. And what's her name? Angel Reese. Do it. I fully support. In 2011, in 1994, MLB, NBA, NFL. What's the #1 revenue sport in America? What do you think it is? The NFL. How much you think they make? $17 billion. The NBA, a little over $11 billion. The MLB, also $11 billion. The NHL,
Angel Reese is not Caitlin Clark, Bet David said in his video. Caitlin Clark is a once-in-a-lifetime player. She's proven it with her play, her leadership, and the way she handles herself on and off the court. But Angel Reese, you're trying to build a legacy off of disrespect and taunting. That's not the way to do it.
Guys are a alleged $150 to $200 million company. You're operating at a loss every single year. You've never made money. It's called a zombie company. You're subsidized. The MVP. She was unanimous. She got all the votes.
Dylan Mulvaney.
Yes.
Yes.
Aja Wilson.
Oh.
You just failed the test,
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
WNBA's coming for you.
Bet David's comments were sharp and direct, highlighting a key distinction between Clark's confidence and Reese's gesture. He praised Clark for her skill, character, and professionalism throughout the tournament.
Obviously, I think where the WNBA is right now is pretty incredible. I think a lot of people, or most people, would not believe it's in the place that it is right now. So I think when people always ask me this question, like, where I think it'll be in 5 years, is like, it's hard for me to answer because people didn't even think we'd be right here, right now. And I think really sky's the limit. I think when you see, our TV numbers when we're on, national television, we're averaging over 1 million viewers or whatever it is. The All-Star game, I think, was over 4 million viewers. Like, it's just really great numbers. So the more opportunities we're given, I think the more it's going to shine and get better and better. I think also the talent level in college is continuing to get a lot better, and as those players come into the league, and it's going to continue to improve. We're adding 2 new.
Or want to stay updated on everything happening in the world of athletics? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful commentary and analysis. Stay tuned for more breakdowns of the biggest moments in sports today.